It's 2003, and we played as our favorite pro skaters 4 times already, and we were ready for something new. Neversoft decided to make a Tony Hawk game with the theme of individuality, and that game was Tony Hawk's Underground, released October 28th, 2003 for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. In previous games, you always chose a skater to skate as, and there was never really any story in those games. All of that was shattered with the new story mode that focused on you. Yes, you. Not a standard career mode, a story that focused on you and your friend Eric, moving up in the ranks to becoming the best of the best. The story wasn't half bad either. It's nothing to write home to, but it's an overall engaging story. To keep that promise of individuality, we were able to face map our own faces into the game. I would show you an example, but the servers for this game is no longer available. You could also design your own deck with preset graphics, which was my favorite thing to do. It's unfortunate that this was the only game to have this. You can also create your own trick, which isn't very fun. This time around, skateboard decks are free. Well, you unlock them throughout the story. The biggest and most important feature of this game is you can freaking get off your board. I mean, seriously, you were glued to that thing for 4 games already. It basically controls like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, with the exception of getting off your board to help you continue your combos. That's called a caveman. As you begin your combo, jump off and you will notice a little gauge that will appear right next to your skater. You have until the gauge is empty to jump back on to continue your combo. This is my second favorite soundtrack of the whole franchise. It's just so good. With songs like Phantom by Mr. Lift, Cosmic Assassins by DJ Qbert, Armageddon by the Alkaline Trio, She Said by the Angry Amputees, and many more. The soundtrack is just so amazing. It is definitely my favorite game in the PS2 era. It really was a breath of fresh air for the franchise. Now that we got that out the way, let's talk about this asshole. You remember him? He is the biggest douchebag in video game history in my opinion. He screws you over 3 times throughout the game. The first time, Eric did not sign him up for the Tampa Inn. Granted, our character should have signed himself up, but that's besides the point. He trusted Eric. The second time he screwed him over, he stole the footage from the rooftop guy from Hawaii and claimed it as his own. Those judges have to be really stupid to not notice that's not Eric Sparrow doing the McTwist over the helicopter. God. And the last time he screwed him over, Eric got drunk. He stole a tank. And he crashes into an important building. And, of course, our character gets blamed for it, and he gets cut from the team, and he's pretty much just screwed. He's thrown into jail. That's it.
When I saw him steal the guard's keys, I knew he was up to something stupid. I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen.
There's $700,000 in damages you're responsible for, no?
No, absolutely not. I mean, not me. This kid doesn't even skate for us anymore. Get the check from the parents. The kid's off the team.
What an asshole. Well, at least this happens to him in the sequel.
Awesome! Way to take care of that tool. And now you get to roll with us to New Orleans. Mardi Gras, baby.
What about me? Oh, no, this can't be it. This can't be it. Come on, give me another chance. Guys! Guys! I don't have a ticket home!
Oh yeah, that's good. Tony Hawk's Underground 2, a direct sequel released October 4th, 2004 for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. It features a new story, which isn't as good as the first, but it's still pretty fun. It's very similar to shows like Viva La Bam or Jackass. You're kidnapped from your hometown to be a part of the World Destruction Tour, where two team of pros rack up points by causing havoc through Boston, Barcelona, Berlin, Australia, New Orleans, and Skatopia. This game has a lot of useless features like tagging, where you can design your own graffiti and spray it around the level. Sticker slaps, where you slap stickers around the level. Vehicles. Why vehicles? A lot of these features I don't use outside the story purposely, except tagging, only because I'm a graphic designer, which means I like designing things. At least the vehicles control better in this game, but still. By the way, the cars control like crap in Underground 1. There's nothing really new to the controls except the slowdown feature to pull off tricks precisely. The soundtrack is pretty sick. Even though this game was very fun, this was the game where everything started to go downhill. It was the beginning of the end, with 4 more good games before everything goes to shit.
I'm the king of the underground. Underground. I'm the king of the underground. Underground. Yo, and yo, meet this street kid, peep this, we the deepest, ain't no weakness, we thrill seekers, freak this, skateboard tricks, we up in the mix. See the wild out clicks, doing ollie the kick flip, the way we flip the scripts. All the neighborhood chicks dig our style, they like the way we get buck wow. I'm nose grabbing, body slamming, air walking, street talking, no shamming, rugged manning, Tony Hawkin, a skateboarding Michael Jordan. You better back up off or we street rebels, trouble always attract us, cops harass us.